In this video, we are going to be analysing GSAT, and shout out to Hamza Khalid who recommended this stock to analyse. But to get straight into it, what are going to be key resistance levels if we start pushing back to the upside? So that would be $20.10, $20.20, $20.36, and then a final level at $20.50 and $20.60. So what we can also see to the upside is obviously yesterday we did hit around $3. This was on news of Apple using them for their new satellite feature in the new iPhone 14 coming out soon. So what we can see is we did break out of this fourth deviation and pull back very quickly, and this is what you tend to see whenever this happens. If you break out of these third or even fourth deviations, you tend to see the stock pull back quickly, and they usually pull back very far past it because it has become very overbought. Anyone who was holding the stock long are locking in profits, and also you get a lot of short sellers coming in when you come up to these crazy levels. So that's why we're seeing it sell off so harsh, and if we continue to sell off, what are going to be support levels if we continue down? And as of right now, we are kind of sitting on a support level at around 190, which would be our second deviation on the daily, and very close behind we have our first deviation support at $1.85. So really this key zone is going to be quite heavy support. If we break this and continue down, we will be looking at $1.62, which again lines up with our first deviation on the daily and our statistical mean on the 4 hour. Now, if we break this and continue down even further, then we would be looking at $1.35, $1.32 again, because that's statistical mean on the other chart, and then pushing down to around $1.10 to $1.03. Now, what you can note on GSAT is that all the deviations on both the 4 hour and the daily are very close together, and what this provides are very strong levels, and it does make it easier to trade. For example, if we go into the intraday chart, you can see coming into these levels, it's quite easy to predict, or easier than normal to predict where these stocks are going to bounce. We can see we kind of came down to this level, retested but broke over, and then came back to our 180 support and bounced off this. Now what we're seeing is a break above this 190 coming to VWAP, and we're now using this 190 support. So if we can kind of break over VWAP, come and test it as support, and it holds, and we can expect to push back to around 210. Otherwise, if we fail back through the 190 and back through the 185, we want to see a break below, a retest of 185, and if we see selling pressure come in, really we can expect a push all the way down to $1.63. And yeah, because these levels are close together, it makes it a bit easier to predict if kind of where it's going to go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe, and check out this analysis on AMLX.